All right, for us recording, everybody ready? Excellent. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out this morning. On behalf of the City of Cape Coral, I'd like to welcome you all and thank you for joining us. My name is Melissa Mickey. I'm the Communications and Marketing Manager for the City of Cape Coral, and I'm really excited to be with you guys today here for the ribbon cutting for the playground replacement at Joe Stonis Park. This park is actually really near and dear to me. I used to live nearby, and when my kids were growing up, I used to bring them here, and I just have really good memories of this park. So very exciting to be here for the replacement. I wish I could have them come now, but they're 20 and 14, and it would be really awkward like shoving them into a swing or trying to fit down a slide. But anyways, thank you so much again for coming out. I do want to recognize we do have some of our city council members with us this morning. I know I saw council member Joe Kilrain, council member Lori Lehman, and council member Keith Long. If I could get a round of applause for our council members. They are very busy, just like the rest of us, and we just really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join us for special events like this. And also, we have a lot of city leadership with us today. I know that I've seen our fire chief back there, so thank you for coming, Chief. And also, we've got our assistant to the city manager, other directors. So thanks to all of you. And then, of course, our residents, our most important people that are here today. We really appreciate you guys coming out, and we love when the playground is actually being used. You can see all the kids and parents behind me. That's really exciting, good stuff, and that's why we do this. I've had a special request from several people to tell one of my terrible jokes this morning, so I apologize ahead of time, but here we go. Playground jokes. Why did the slide break up with the swing?
Why?
Thank you. I can always count on Lauren. Because the swing was always going back and forth about everything. You guys are so much better than the kids last week who were like, girl, we've heard that joke before. And I was like, ah. Why are the playground slides so good at telling stories?
Why?
Thank you, Lauren. Because they always have a great twist at the end. Anywho, I'm moving on. So again, thank you all for joining us today at Joe Stonis Park to celebrate the opening of the upgraded playground. I'd like to recognize again City Council, Parks and Recreation staff, the design and construction teams. SSM is here today for the install. Thank you so much for coming. And of course our neighborhood families, all of our stakeholders who supported this effort and helped make the replacement possible. Cape Coral is growing, and the city is committed to investing in quality of life, especially for our children and our families. Safe, modern parks are essential infrastructure, just like roads and utilities, because they support health, connection, and a strong sense of neighborhood pride. This playground was due for replacement, and this project reflects the city's promise to reinvest in our established parks and facilities, not just build new ones. This playground will serve not only the immediate neighborhood, but families across Cape Coral who come here to enjoy the tennis and pickleball courts, the walking path, the exercise equipment, and the other amenities, and of course the amazing playground. This project is part of a broader city vision to maintain high quality parks, expand recreational opportunities, and create spaces where all ages can be active. We're focused on long-lasting, durable, and safe equipment that will serve families for many years to come. And so now I would like to invite our council member of this district, Keith Long, to come to the podium and say a few words.
Taking it with you. Morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you, Melissa. No jokes. I think Melissa did a good enough job on that. Thank y'all for being here this morning. As a council member for this district, she had said, and a dad with young kids, I know firsthand how important it is to have safe, well-designed places for families to come and play close to home. And, you know, my own family spends a lot of time in the park system, and I hear from parents all the time about their needs and their wants, and so it's always good when we're able to incorporate some of those things and go vertical with taxpayer dollars and bring it back to the communities. You know, this new playground, as Melissa said, it's a great example of investing wisely in our existing infrastructure. And just indicative of the fact that this council is dedicated to replacing aging equipment with modern, durable, low-maintenance features that'll serve families for years to come. And that's the kind of long-term, fiscally responsible investment that this council is proud to support. Projects like this also enhance the value of our neighborhoods. When a park's safe, clean, and up to date, it becomes a gathering place, right? Somewhere that kids meet new friends, grandparents are able to bring their grandkids and enjoy time. And neighbors get to know one another, and that's really what it's about. That's the cornerstone of strong communities. And it creates a sense of community that you know, Cape Coral is known for, and something I'm particularly proud of. I also want to recognize real briefly the legacy of Joe Stonis, whose namesake this park carries. You know, he's a tireless advocate for trees, open space, beautification in Cape Coral, and I know he'd be proud to see a playground like this, giving young families opportunities to enjoy the outdoors that he loves so much. Finally, I want to thank our Parks and Recreation team, contractors, and again the families who were patient during construction and provided the import that helped you know, bring this to life. Thanks for being here again to celebrate this with us. And now, please join me in welcoming our Parks and Recreation Director, Joe Mitrella, to say a few words.
Thank you, Councilmember Long, and thank you, City Council, City Manager's Office, and all that support Parks and Recreation within the community. These projects are near and dear to my heart, as I said last week at our previous playground, because it's seeing the children play in the background, and just makes me feel proud of my career and what I've done to help bring these things to cities around the country. I do want to thank my staff who does a lot of the hard work to get these designed and installed. Mike Manginel is out there. He's the one that helped design it with our list contractor. Steve Hess is in the crowd. He also does a lot of work in our parks, redeveloped with a lot of properties. And Ben Crable, I don't know if you're here right now, but he does all the inspections on our playgrounds. If you don't know, they were required to do inspections on all of our playgrounds on a monthly basis to make sure they're safe and open to the public and not causing injuries. So we're definitely committed to that and providing it to the community. It's been a great run here. I've opened a lot of parks, a lot of new amenities, and I truly appreciate the support from everyone. This playground represents one of the best in the city. It is a national demonstration site, which means it meets all ADA accessibility features, and it's open to all abilities play, which is near and dear to my heart. And that's another project we can continue to work forward on as we build our new playgrounds and build accessible amenities to all of our residents, not just able-bodied individuals. With that, I just want to thank the community again, and I'll bring up Jace Adkins with SSM, who installed the playground. Great job on it, by the way.
Good morning, everybody. First, I just want to thank you guys for everyone who helped make this possible. Projects like this take a lot of planning and teamwork and support from the community. I'm very thankful to be accompanied by my awesome coworkers, Brian Fretwell and Zach Gafford. I also want to thank you to my parents who helped me come down here and get these projects done for them. Unfortunately, our boss, Chad Haney, couldn't make it down here, but big thanks to him for letting us do this project for him. Our crew had the privilege to install this playground, and it's always great to see, you know, kids being able to make memories, you know, laugh on, climb on, and you know, these kind of things will last for years to come. And at the end of the day, it's more than equipment and bolts. It's a place for families to gather, friendships to grow, and imaginations to run wild. We're proud to, on behalf of SSM, we thank you again for this opportunity, and we hope you all have a great day and enjoy the playground. Thank you, guys.
All right, everyone. This concludes the speaking portion of this event. If I could now have our leadership, our council members, Joe Kilrain, Lori Lehman, Keith Long, our Parks and Rec Director, join us over here for our photo op and the ribbon cutting. That would be amazing. Jace, it's up to you. Jace is on the case.
So silly.
But do you want to do the cutting? You want to cut it?
Come on up. Let's have some families, some kids that actually enjoy the park. That'd be amazing.
Okay, we'll make sure we do all right.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and
Please.
Oh, come on, man. Harder it, bud. What's your name?
All right, let's get ready. First, let's make sure that the photo op, is it good? Are we even? All right, we're gonna count it down. Let's cut the ribbon in 3, 2, 1.